So somebody asked me how to play Freddy, and I'm gonna run you through the very, very basics. I'm gonna run a build that you should already have, because he doesn't have any teachable perks from any other killer. It's using Blow Warden, which is teachable from Freddy himself. And then 3 basic perks that everybody should have. We're on a terrible map, but that should be fine. What you want to do at the start, basically, just put traps everywhere as you go from gen to gen. This is just basic killer things, you know, you just attack a generator, see if they're there. The number one thing you want to do with Freddy is get an early hit on someone. If you get an early hit on someone, like I did on this girl, she immediately falls asleep, and now your power begins to work. Otherwise, they will need a minute to fall asleep. She went back. So what do? Put a snare. Put a snare, and just keep chasing around it. And eventually, they will have to step onto the snares. Remember, if they're awake, that's not gonna work. So if you have multiple targets, try to go for the one that's like the weakest. Since we're using Sloppy, we'll try to hit people a lot with our attack, and that should slow down their healing. All right. So those people fell those people fell asleep and immediately scream because they were blood snares all over. We see their auras thanks to Bitter Murmur, and that's gonna give us an early hit, which is good. We didn't teleport. We saved it. We're gonna teleport to that gen, which is where they're rescuing, and appear right next to them. I'm gonna immediately take a left and catch them. And I'm gonna be sorry, but alright, fair enough. Good body block. I don't want to be an asshole, but okay, that guy is asleep, so now we can use our traps. See how he has to go all the way. That was really good. Well done, David. See how he has to go all the way around, not to step on it? That will get us a hit. Body blocking is dangerous, because it will make sure if Freddy hits you, he can catch you soon after. Alright. So eventually you'll get stronger and stronger perks, and that'll be great, but this is what you have to do for now. Finish another one. That would have been nice to interrupt. Only one person there, we know for sure, because this David's the only one showing up. So we're gonna do the same thing. Put a snare, and just chase. I think we were a bit too slow, but we can catch him. Yeah, 100%. Basically put snares everywhere. Any choke point? Dead Hard. Tried to use Dead Hard, but I think he would have just been better off just going in normally and dropping the pallet. He got a bit greedy, I think. But that's fine. We're still dropping people relatively quickly. Bitter Murmur lets us know their aura when they finish a gen, and at the end of the game, it will show us everybody. If they haven't done the totems, or keep track of them, Nori will insta-down them too, which is going to be very powerful. I honestly don't know if I should. No, they're not here. You will upgrade to other perks like Discordance, Barbecue, Thrilling Tremors to let you know where people are more accurately later. And that will give you a lot of power when you hook someone. The first perk you should prioritize on Freddy too is Pop Goes the Weasel. Pop Goes the Weasel is fucking disgusting on Freddy. Okay, I'm not gonna chase her. We need to stop this gen. I think the person that was on it, I'm gonna put that there. I think the person that was on it was the one that went for the rescue. I'm gonna switch directions now? I need more. He takes a hit. Good shit. Don't forget that you can sometimes use your power, your teleport, in a chase. If there was a gen like right over there, we could teleport there and catch her off guard and shit. Okay. Quick and quiet. Oh, and life. And dance with me. That's 3 perks right fucking there. That's really good. It lets us know. That was a misplay by us, though. We should probably leave her. She's taking us to a part of the map with no objectives. There's no gens there. We down her, and then what? We hook her, and 3 gens pop in the distance. Fuck no. Let's just take care of our other generators. I don't think they're in that corner over there. They must be in that one then. Fork? I would honestly like to know, man. I would honestly like to know. Yeah, that's unlucky. They're all asleep, which is good. That should be a hit. That hard, remember? Okay. Remember that hitting someone and letting them go, especially if you have sloppy, is not always a bad idea. They'll have to heal and it takes a little while. Unfortunately, sloppy gets countered by some strong... Oh, wait, never mind. Don't even teleport. Because he's not even looking behind him. You see? There you go. Sometimes cancel it. Look! Nice, 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 nice. Okay, here's the gamer move now. Oh dear, I think we could have gotten a hit there easily. Just keep faking it, you know? There you go. My bad. You also had that heart. Have we chased you before? Not sure. Steve awareness? That was fun. I don't know why I got that far when I dropped down. I think I just did it badly. We should have been closer. Let's go there, kick it, and then teleport to one of the other gens. That gen over there is way too far from these three. If we had barbecue and pop and we knew, we could go there and pop it and then come back, but I don't know what it's standing at, so fuck it. What I'm gonna do is put a bunch of blood snares here. And as long as they're asleep, they cannot work on that generator without me knowing. If they're awake, then they can do whatever. And we're gonna do that as a, you know, consider that like a makeshift info perk. See? Gonna hit the David. I'm gonna pretend to teleport just to waste their time a bit. And then cancel it literally last second. So they get away. Yeah, okay, that's one person. Then there's the Steve. Then there's the person on the generator. Then there's this. Basement could be an idea, but I'm just gonna put him on this hook. Oh, nice, I barely touched it. Alright, good stuff. He's dead too, that's great. I'm gonna repeat this. A bit overkill, but I don't care. And we have a nice little 3-gen over here. But yeah, the principle with Freddy is like super simple. Let the fire one so you can 3-gen it? Yeah, exactly. Hi, Martino. What are some tips for starting out as a DVD content creator? Honestly, it's not very different from any other content creator. Find something that you're good at. It doesn't need to be like you're the best at doing anything in the game. Just sometimes people are good at showing their progress, at learning something. Find something that you're good at that nobody else is doing too much. Start there. But I'll give you my thoughts later if you want to. I see that. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw someone in the corner. Hiding. Thought it was David or something. Oh, that girl's being smart. She's avoiding the snare. Hold on. Before a key? Well, if they have a key, that's fine. But yeah, Freddy plays exactly the same as Clown. You get to a loop. If they drop the pallet, well, at least as Freddy, you're a short killer. And they can't see you around edges sometimes, so you can try to go for some kind of mind game. But let's say that it's one of these loops, right? Ooh, okay, so we should see them for 10 seconds.
Hey, Oz, I think you closed the door accidentally.
Mine is fucked.
Oz?
And I still see him. So that's Noid working, letting me insta-down them, and showing me where everybody is. That's Bitter Murmur. Where's David now? He's asleep. Should be around. One thing you can do is... Freddy is... Put snares on your... Did I see some scratch marks now? Oh yeah. Because we have no better perks, this is our... I honestly think he's still hiding there. Well fucking played. There you go, he revealed himself by stepping on that. Unlucky dude, well played. If they open the exit gate, we still have one backup perk called Bloodwarden. It only works if the exit gates are open, at least one of them. And when you hook someone, it blocks it for 1 minute, and that can sometimes make you your 2 kills, 3 kills, or your 1 kill, you know, etc. But yeah, super basic advice, again summarized. Try to go for the people that are asleep. If everybody is awake, try to prioritize those that you can hit the quickest so that you can hit them and make them fall asleep immediately. Once you're in a chase and you meet a pallet, they probably have to drop it. If they don't drop it, let's say that this is... Oh, hello. we'll have a practical example, right? If they don't drop the pallet and they try to play around it, you go on the longer side of the pallet, which is usually, you know, the bigger obstacle. This is the short, this is the long. You go on the long, and on the furthest away point, put a snare. Or if you're crazy, just put them fucking everywhere, you know, because it's so quick. And then you chase one way, they step, then you chase another, you go back and forth until they're slowed down as much as possible. And then by the time they get to a pallet, you get a hit. That's what makes his power so good. He can just stop you basically everywhere. If you put these snares in front of windows and stuff, if you place them well, don't place them like too close. They will be slowed down, they won't be able to fastball windows. And they'll probably have to just leave or drop the pallets immediately. Well played on. These weren't baby survivors. They did really, really good. Trying to break the 3-shot. They did really, really good. That Noid just hit them like a truck. If we didn't have Noid, we would have had Pop, and then we would have had an easier time. So yeah, instead of Boltwarden and Noid, you could probably bring like Pop. And instead of Bitter Murmur, you could bring Barbecue. Instead of Sloppy Butcher, you could bring Haunted Ground, you could bring the Viral Hope, you can bring Save the Best for Last, which is also amazing on him. But Sloppy's pretty good still. The nice thing about Sloppy is that even if you have Sloppy at level 1, it's basically just as good, because the effect is the same. They just bleed a bit less. Bitter Murmur is nice to have it at higher levels, but it's also useful at level 1. Same with Noid. And Bloodwarden, you really want to have it at higher levels. Is trapping clocks on Freddy effective or a waste of traps? No, if they go for clocks, that's perfect. For them to go to clocks, they have to traverse... When they fall asleep, the clock that they have to find is like across the map. So if they go for clocks, that means they've been moving a lot, not doing gens, not healing, not doing anything useful, just running around. So no, don't bother trapping clocks. It's not a horrible idea. If you just happen to go by one and you think that, you know, they might try to use it. Nah, I wouldn't bother. Obviously trap loops while you chase. Trap generators if you don't have generator perks to track them, like in this case, like I did. You can trap exit gates, you can trap totems, any points, you know, any points of interest. Some crossroads or some tight entrances like the basement. When you have someone down there, you can trap them like I did as well. And from my experience, it's useful. Do remember though that if everybody is awake because they failed skill checks or they woke each other up or whatever, those are not gonna work immediately. But yeah, good reports.